Good morning, everyone. I want to apologize for not being able to come to the producer meeting on Thursday. So I decided that I'd bring the producer meeting to you. So I'm broadcasting from an undisclosed private location that I can't tell you where it is, otherwise you'd be able to find me. But I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the month of September. We had a pretty decent month. It wasn't too bad. Gene wrote $9,702 in new business commission. David wrote $7,894 in new business commission, and Peggy wrote $4,571 in new business commission. I wanted to thank you guys very much for the efforts that you're putting forward. And I wanted to talk a little bit about this last quarter that we're in. As you know, previously and still, I have the lunch bunch at $10,000 in new business revenue. And to sweeten that a little bit, for these last 3 months of the year, to help us put a really big push on, I want to give you a bonus for anything over $10,000 in new business premium. For anything over $10,000 in new business premium, we're going to pay a $500 bonus on top of that. Anything over $15,000, we'll pay a $1,000 bonus on. Anything over $20,000, we'll talk a little bit. We'll see what happens if we can get to that point. I would love to be able to be worried about what happened if we wrote over $20,000 in new business commission for a producer. Also, I kind of wanted to visit with you a little bit about football analogy. As you can imagine, with me being unable to drive and unable to do a lot of the things that I normally do, so I've been watching a ton of football. And as I'm watching these football games and kind of thinking of analogies that might help us out, and I know that we're all sports fans, and what I wanted to talk to you about is you got to look at new business like you're on offense. And offense, the goal is to move the chains to eventually get in the end zone. And so we got 10 yards before we can get a first down. And in order to get 10 yards, that's about like writing a $10,000 account. We have to execute, we have to do some things correctly to move the ball that 10 yards. It's a $10,000 account. That's our bread and butter kind of plays that help us get us where we need to be on a monthly basis. Now, your $10,000 to $25,000 accounts, those are your mid-range plays. Those are the ones that you sometimes have to get out and get after that help you move down the field a little bit forward or move forward in business and help get you more new business commission. Additionally, then there's the big play. There's the big play that breaks loose and goes all the way to the end zone where somebody gets to do a touchdown dance. And I want to see somebody doing a touchdown dance. I've heard of a couple of accounts that are out there that have some big zeros on them, and that's what I like to hear. And I would like to see somebody really getting into the end zone, making some big plays here in the next couple of months. So remember the bonus system, and remember, do what you need to do, blocking and tackling to move those chains to get those first downs, and then those bigger plays, and then we want to go and get some touchdown plays also so we can do a little bit of a touchdown dance. Now, from a renewal standpoint, we all know we have competition. And you got to look at that like you're on defense. When you're on defense, your whole goal is to stop that ball from moving forward. So you have to execute properly so that you're filling the right holes or covering the right man so that you do not allow anyone to encroach upon your territory. Does it happen? Sure. You got to take it in stride. Definitely. But at the same time, if you're out executing the offense, the guy who's coming in trying to get that piece of business from you, and you're doing what you need to do, you'll be able to stop them and you'll be able to retain that account. And by that I mean, if you're adding value to the customer, got good products, you've been to the markets that you need to be to make sure they have all the proper coverage at the proper price, then you're doing what you need to do. And you're going to sometimes get beat because someone else might out-execute you. But look at the new business like offense, and let's look at the renewal business as defense. But the main thing I want to impress upon you is we need to go score. We need to get into the end zone, and we need to be in these next 3 months making a real good push so that we can finish out our year strong. Again, I apologize for not being able to be at the producer meeting. I would love to be there talking to you guys rather than walking around wearing a big old back brace like I got on right now, and I've got the camera set up so you can't see it. But you'll be seeing it soon enough. Miss you guys. I hope to see you soon. Thank you.